everybody. It's Sheila with Little Shop of Journals. It's still Friday. However, I was gonna maybe do some work in my garden journal, and I just thought that I would go ahead and video, and perhaps this will be my video tomorrow. So it'll be a craft along. Depends on how this goes. I haven't shown you, I don't think. I don't know if I showed you. I did use these on the inside. I think I did show you. I just hadn't stitched these pockets shut yet. I added a pocket here and a pocket here. I'm still working on my flip. I almost had the flip done for this one. And what I did with this is the actual front of this fabric, and it was laying on my desk upside down, and I actually liked how on the back side you can still see the print, but yet it's faded and looks old and used. So that's why I used that fabric wrong side showing. I sort of want this to be rustic, you know, I want it rustic and to look used and what have you. So that's, I know it's not everybody's thing, but that's how I want this journal to be. So this stuff's not done, but I wanted to start covering some things, you know, covering my pockets. I have some actual journaling I want to do, but I at least wanted to start getting my envelopes taken care of. I have a variety of papers, scrapbook papers, a bunch of digitals that I printed out from a few different people. This one, I can't remember who. I went through my Etsy purchases, and I had purchased this kit back in 2000, I think it was 2019, 18 or 19. I think I've used like 2 images from it since I purchased it, so it was garden themed. I thought I would use it. I'm using anything and everything in this journal. I don't care if this page matches with that page. I really don't care. I just want to do my thing, you know. I don't care. If I like it, I like it. So with that being said, I did pick out a couple images that I want to use for sure. This was actually one piece, and I messy fussy cutted it, and then I cut this off because I thought I was going to use it on here, and I just feel like it's too matchy. So I might use it there. I have this over here, and I want to use this image. I cut out, I had printed it this size and this size because I didn't know, I was originally thinking this pocket, but I'm sort of liking it over here instead. So I don't know. Those are the thoughts I have in my head. But I just want to start. I don't really know what I want here yet. I sort of thought I wanted that, but I am not liking that next to one another. But I like it here. As stupid as that sounds. So I think I'll start with that. I just need to decide. I need to shut this envelope here. So I need to figure out something to put down. Maybe even if it's just on this one side. Just to shut that envelope. This is going to have to, well, this could be a side loading. I might use this as a side. Let's see, this one will be top. I could have both of these a side, or this could be a top. Maybe I'll make this one a top and this one a side, because I have plenty of room for that to be a side loader. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to figure out here. I have this paper. I don't think the camera picks it up very good. It's striped. It's sort of a gray stripe, and I've coffee stained it. It reminds me a lot of ticking. Let's see. Maybe I'll use a piece of that. I think I have a scrap over here. I do. Bigger scrap. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just sort of want to measure this to have an idea. Just short of 4. It's going to be fun. I should move this mat. I had this mat out earlier when I was gluing. This will make it easier for me to tear. Just shy of 4. Well, maybe I should do my height first. And just short of 6. I sort of like this piece better. After I do all that, is this 6? I'm a mess. Let me get this. Let me get the width, and then I'll pull this over so you can see. Now I was sort of feeling, I marked that. Oh. Tonight I sort of feel like I wanted to do something, but I wanted to do nothing, you know? I was telling my husband, and I'm like, next thing I knew, you know what I was going to do? I found a book to make Rachel is doing one of those altered books, and I really like the direction she's going with that, and I found a book that would work for that. I've had forever and a day, and I like that she's making it like neutral on the inside, because it can be used for many different things. And I thought, you know what? She has me in the mood to make one of those. So I found that book, and I was going to start that, and I'm like, you know, I need to get this done because I actually want to start using this journal. I got that too close to there, but that'll be alright. And I know what I want to make for this too. I want to make a writing board for this journal because it's soft. I'm going to get some of this glue here. This is in no way, shape, or form a tutorial. I just thought I would do a craft along. So I hope that you're crafting and doing your thing. Don't really have a whole lot to talk about. excited to work in my flower beds tomorrow. I only got, I bought like 10 or 11 new perennials to put in a bed that I'm redoing. And one day this week I went out for a little while and I only got like I think 4 of them planted. So tomorrow I want to finish that. We have some other things we want to get taken care of outside. I need to prune a couple things out front. We plan on maybe doing some mulch on Sunday. Sunday's supposed to be really pretty here. Tomorrow's supposed to be a pretty day, but it's going to be like 60s. But Sunday's supposed to be low 70s, which would be a really nice day to be outside doing gardening things. I'm just gonna no, I'm not, because I keep that there. Where's my glue book? So I thought, well, I really wanted to work in my garden journal tonight. I thought, I'll go ahead and start decorating some of this. I don't know if any of you are doing the hashtag 52 tags handmade. Boy, I struggled today with last week's. But I watched the video just before I came in here of the one for this week. That one's going to be time consuming. I might do that in stages. Yeah, I like that. And then I might add something to it, but for now, I like that. And I sort of want to use this. I don't know if I will, but I sort of like this over here, but I want something under there, and maybe that's where this can come into play. And that might be too bland. You know what? Maybe not, because maybe I can I sort of have an idea. It's not going to be all, well, let me make sure that's what I want to do. I have this paper too. That's too much. I want to use some of this paper my daughter sent me, but I don't think I want to use it there. I sort of like that yellow flower though there with this. I want something under that. Don't want any of that. That's small ephemera. That's too much, too much. No. I sort of like just this, and I sort of, maybe I can put a, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put a tag under there. Let's see, this envelope is roughly 5 by 7. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller than 5. Paper seems crooked. Or is it me? I am so angry. I've been waiting. I ordered some Appleton wools, wool threads, 3 weeks ago. The same day that I ordered my Jessie Corley stuff. My Jessie Corley stuff came last Friday, or I think it was last week. Last Friday? Monday at the latest. And still haven't received those threads, and it makes me upset. And I've been tracking it, and it's like, showed it was in the UK, preparing for shipment. Oh boy, I cut that a little bit short. That's okay though. Yeah, that's okay. Then today, anyway, then it showed it finally shipped. Was in LA on Monday. And then yesterday they sent a text saying that it was en route to Providence. And for a week now, for the past, well, all week long, it's been saying that it would be here, delivered by the 30th. Well, today's the 30th. And at just after noon today, I got an email saying that it arrived in Providence. So it'll probably be tomorrow. I was hoping for it today. I'm just sort of adding some, well, you can see what I'm doing. I just want to add some ink for whatever part of this that might show. So by tomorrow I better have those, or I'm going to be very upset. It just doesn't make sense to me because both that and the Jessie Corley, of course, both came from the UK. You would think that, and both by United States Postal Service. So you would think that, I don't know. Who am I? I'm not a government worker. Just seems like it would have come together. They both shipped the same day. Oh no, in fact, the threads shipped the day before she shipped. That's right. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just anxious for them. I do want to make, did I say that already? I want to make a writing board for this journal. That. I like it just because it looks old. I don't know, this kind of stuff reminds me of my grandma, my nanny. I'm just adding some of this glue sometimes on different textures. I'm finding that my glue stick doesn't want to hold the edges. It's probably the gluer, not the glue. Oop. Now I just envisioned do want that over there, but I envision a label over here. And trying to remember if I have bigger labels. Probably not. Probably not my favorite. Oh, maybe this red. I might use that red. I don't usually use... Lately I've been favoring red. I don't know why. Do you want that to be bigger? This is going to have to be... Wish I had one of those. No, I need something color. Wish I had one of the bigger brown ones printed. Oh, maybe this one. Let's just see. Well, let's make it between these two. I want to distress this one a little. And I think today was day 90, right? Got my calendar laying here. I have a stack next to me. Yeah, today was day 90, the 100-day challenge. 10 more days and 100 days have passed. That's crazy to me. So, I talked a little bit yesterday about an art teacher. She's not my art teacher, but she teaches a few students in the back of our class. And she had shown me something because she knows I'm really into textiles and all this and that. And so she was there last night because there were a couple questions I had about what I want to attempt. And so I got my questions answered, and I'm real excited because I would like to be able, I think I will use the red. I like that it stands out. It's a little bit clashy, but I don't care. I'm going with the red. I think this will blend in too much. See, I do like that. I do like it just because it does blend in. But I like the red too. I'm going to use the red for a change. But anyway, I found out that I need something. So I'm going to have to either see if Joann's carries it. I already looked it up. It's on Amazon. I could always have my husband order it on Amazon, and I would have it pretty quickly. I'm real excited about it. So I'll probably, I'm thinking, well, maybe Sunday. It'll probably be Monday. I'm just thinking of the weekend, what we got going on. I don't know if I could start a project that size or not. Because there's a lot of prep I got to do. There we go. That took a while. Me and the stickers don't get along so well. Oh, I need to stand up when I put these on. Probably still be crooked, but a little bit straighter than when I sat down. So I'm real excited about that. And I have an idea. I was asking her some questions and she thought my idea would work. But I'm going to do like a test run before I jump in like head over heels. Go through a bunch of work and figure out it's not going to work. Of course, I want this to be up higher. Yeah, something like that. I like that. Well, if I can decide what I want. A couple more of these. I like that. I might add a tab. I might make this a top loader and add a tab on that. I think that's what I'll do. I'll add a tab on this one. Make this a top loader, make this a side loader. Alright. Now, what do I want on the back? I'm going to go ahead and cut this so I remember. It's going to be sort of difficult for me to do with this already in the book, but yeah. Just going to put a little bit of glue on the edge of that. I want to cover the back of this so I can do my little punch up there. I don't know what I want here. I have no idea. I wonder. Lay some of these papers over here out of my way. These are all smaller things. I'm going to turn you off and right back on. Okay, I am back. And I think I am going to change directions. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do my writing board. And I was on the fence whether or not I would have a pocket on the front or not. Maybe I'll put one on the back. I need to decide, and I pulled out a piece of Tim Holtz. I'm just going to use this as my base for my, because I'm going to collage both the front and the back. I think it'll become thick enough for, I think I'm just going to cut out the size of this, which I think would be 20 big, to use as a writing board, and it will be. So I'm going to try to do that really quick. My microphone on. Well, if you didn't just hear what I said, I just realized I didn't have the microphone on. I'm going to work on my writing board. I'm just going to make it the size of this. I think will be large enough. I'm just going to collage over that. Oh, sorry for all the commotion. Just trying to stick that back in there. Alright. Move that for a second. Get this out. And as if I didn't have enough paper out, I pulled a few more things as I was looking for a scrap piece of cardstock. I just love this paper. This is one of my favorites, so I may use that. I found that. So now I have 150 pages over here instead of 100. Let's see, I'm going to start just by doing some, I think, plain background. I think I will use some of my ledger paper here. I don't think I have any. I have some book page. I could use some of this book page too. I'm just going to try to make it a little bit neutral, and then I'll put something on the front, and then it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I just want it to work. I want to use this. I like the way this, the edge this gives. I don't know how big I want this. I'll just cut it off there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to collage. I have to remember to get glue stick. This is my last glue stick. Get rid of that. My husband has informed me that he has ordered our dinner. We usually eat out on Friday night. Order in. I'd like to have that 1919 on there. I'm just going to cut that. I could see that going bad for me. I'm going to raise this blind. The sun was a little bit too bright earlier, but the sun's starting to go down behind the trees. Just use that. I love this paper, and I think this is my last little piece. My dog is really snoring. She has slept most of today. And what do I keep losing? I keep losing my... what I do with it. I know it's lying here. It's right there. I'm going to go ahead and cover the back too. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll start with this. Decide what I want to do on the front. I want to keep it relatively flat, you know. But I did fussy cut a few. Ooh, I got this pretty bird too. Gotta put something on there, right? Fussy cut a bunch of, well, not a bunch, some birds. I might be able to do something like that. I feel like it needs a little bit of color. Maybe I'll put that bird on there. I like that bird. I'll stitch around it. I feel like I need some color though. Decisions. You know, add a little bit of... I don't want to cover up all that paper. I love that paper. Might have to. Yeah, I think I'm just going to add a square of this. I don't need anything fancy. That's what I'm going to do. How's that for a quick decision for once? husband is absolutely driving me nuts with the NFL draft. Thank God I had art last night. But he stayed up late watching it, and it's back on. I'm sure normally when I'm in there with him, he'll turn it. Most of the time. He'll turn the channel to something that we both will watch, you know. Yeah, I actually like that. I actually like that a lot. Since our dog's dilemma, you know, with her spine surgery and all that, since what, the end of February? Yeah, the end of February. We have been downstairs in our family room. Like one night we were down there, and then my birthday, when the kids and grandkids came over, we spent the day down there. We haven't been down there since. So it's like we have a whole level of our home that is not even being used. And it's primarily because upstairs we have it set up for what the dog can do and can't do. And downstairs we really don't. But I miss being in my family room. I feel like we have half a house we're not even using. Yeah, I'll glue that on there. I'm happy with that. And of course, there it is. I'm gonna remember to be a little bit easy. My gluing. Otherwise this thing would be torn in a million pieces. Uh-oh. A bit off center, but I don't care. I'm just going to put that on there. I'm going to stitch around it. And then maybe add something to the bottom. Do I want another label? I had that label laying here. What do I do with it? It's trash. Whoop. Do I want to use a label? Maybe I don't want to use a label. Oh, wow. He has left to go pick up our dinner. He's like, I never know when you're filming or not. He said, occasionally I hear you talking. He said, I don't know if you're talking to yourself or not. He said, well, you know me, Bill. I'm all about talking to myself. Do I want something on the back of this, or do I want to just go like all out? I think I'm just going to, maybe I'll just use that. I think I will. I'm just going to glue a plain, not a plain, but I think I'm just going to have a plain back on that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it simple. going to do. Did I? Oh, it's laying right on top of the little book. I was looking for this, but that goes up. I don't know if I have another label in here that black one. Got a red one again. Those are small. Those are round and I don't care for them. And these are all colored. I have a folder somewhere that has more labels that I have. I think I'm going to go for the red again. Why not? Then I will stitch around this. If I can get this label. Oh, I won't do this again. I'm going to use up these labels that are on this sticker paper. And too difficult for me. It takes me 5 minutes to get the back off. I could have it glued down and okay, I'm going to stitch around this and decide it on tabs, maybe. A tab for this and a tab for that one page and that. Am I ready for that tab on that one? Not really ready for the tab on this one yet because I have to cover the back. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I went ahead and added a fabric tab on the top of this. I used the fabric that I used on the front of the journal for the tab, and I just stitched around, and then I inked my edges. So now I know that I want to have a pocket on the back here. I could probably, no, it would probably be a little bit too big for that pocket, yeah. So I'll make a pocket on the back here that I'll keep this in, but I think that'll come in handy, you know, trying to write in this journal since it is soft. I just think it'll be nice to have that. So I'm going to turn off the camera and say goodnight. My husband is back with our dinner, and I'm not quite sure. I'm sure we've been on here 45 minutes, if not longer anyway. You know me, slow crafter. But I managed to get this and this done, and we made a little, very simple writing board. And I'm pleased with that. So, I will see you tomorrow. I'll probably post this video tomorrow. If I have a chance, I will do another video for tomorrow. Otherwise, this will be tomorrow's video. And I'll see you either tomorrow or Sunday. So, happy crafting, everyone. Thanks so much for all your support. Bye-bye.